Okay, it's day 2 of making our homemade bacon. This is our first flip. So come on. This is not an ad for beer, I swear. This is just our drink fridge in the back. As you guys can see, the liquid is starting. You can't see that. Okay, I had to walk over to the window so you guys could actually see this. As you can see, all the liquid that's drawing out of the meat here has started already after just 1 day. So my meat was face down like this. I'm going to flip it over, put it back in the fridge. Okay, now I'm going to answer some of the most common questions that we got from day 1 on the curing video. First question was, do I have to use sugar? The answer is yes. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. You need sugar because sugar helps to inhibit bacterial growth. It acts as an attractant and binder for water. So the more water that's being drawn from the food, which you guys saw, the less opportunity for bacteria to grow in the meat. It doesn't add any sweetness, but it does help counteract the salt. I know that's a little confusing, but trust me, you're not gonna have sugary meat. Sugar is a key component in curing, so don't leave that out. The second question I got was, can I do this in a vacuum sealed bag? The answer is no, because you need some space and some room inside of the bag for the water that's being drawn out. It needs somewhere to go, right? The point of vacuum sealing food is to really seal that food really well so that no air gets in, no water gets in, whatever. So if you vacuum seal it and the water is trying to be drawn from the meat, it's not going to allow the full preservation process to happen. So just use a regular Ziploc bag. What other questions were there? Why is it 7 days? So you can do more or less. It really does depend on the thickness of your meat. My slab is probably like 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches in some spots. I did speak to the guy at the counter. We were like chatting about why I was buying a big old slab of pork belly, and I told him I was making bacon. And he said that he's done it up to 14 days before. I could imagine that was with a really thick piece of pork belly. One of these days I'm going to experiment and see how it does if I leave it in for longer. But 7's kind of the sweet spot because like I literally have a life. So I don't want to be going to the fridge and flipping a slab of meat for 2 weeks. That just seems outrageous. Anyway, those are the most common questions. Let me give you a recap of what we've done so far, and I will see you tomorrow. Here's a quick recap of what we did yesterday. We made a cure. We put the cure all over our meat. We put it in a plastic bag. We stuck it in the fridge. Oh, and you guys promised to buy my cookbook. See you tomorrow.